all this lot like to live like a wonderful dream, and it has to be said with a tiny little country that's slap bang in the middle of Europe with arguably one of the more questionable museum titles you've ever seen in your life. They certainly like to live life like a living doll. Do you want me to react to this particular country's song for the Eurovision Song Contest? I bet you do. Roll titles! Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. My name is Jamie Jew. Welcome back to a brand new video where once again I react to another entry in this year's Eurovision Song Contest. It's the first of the so-called micronations that sort of impact the competition every now and then, and this year is no different with a particular country that first made their brand spanking return since 1993 last year, where they tried to fight for the title big time with an Israeli singer, but enough about that, because this time around they are purely Luxembourg all the way in their typically French guise. For whatever reason, they like to sing out French songs all the way, and this year is no different. If anything, the song itself is a homage to a previous year's winner from many a time that this country's been in. It's, of course, Luxembourg! And this time around, representing the Luxembourgians, if that's such a word, is in the form of very young Laura Thron, a very talentedly young artist, with the song Poupée Monte Le Son. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is, according to the songwriters, direct homage to their 1965 winner, Poupée de... Oh, let me pronounce it a bit better. That was dire of me, I'm so sorry. Poupée de Son. That's the one, which of course was the winner for France, Gall, in 1965, as I already mentioned. So this is literally in direct homage to it, as we're about to find out with the introduction to the whole entire performance that they did when it won the Luxembourg National Final Luxembourg Song Contest. For the reaction for it, you're just going to be seeing me and Damo reacting to it because I'm lazy to react to it again, and it's not really that authentic if I sort of re-react to it again, if you know what I'm saying. But nevertheless, I'm going to give my extra tasty opinions after we show you me and Damon's reaction to it all. But before I of course do all of that, I would of course encourage you guys as always to subscribe to my Eurovision YouTube channel, because I'll be making more Eurovision juicy content and reacting to all the songs in this year's competition, making known countdowns for all of the songs in the competition, as well as national finals, and reacting to them, blah 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 blah. I love Eurovision so much, so get subscribing if you want more of that Eurovision juicy content. Otherwise, without any further ado, here is our reaction to Luxembourg. Anyway, song number 6, here's Laura. Hey, I like the throwback to the 77, the 65 contest. Because it's literally a homage to it.
Oh, even the old stage look from that.
She does. Why is she looking like a doll? Interesting elements.
Yeah.
Mind you, it is a doll. At the end of the day, poupée is doll in French.
Very good vocals, yes.
Oh, it's amazing vocals. I'm not so sure this works well with it, but I could be crazy. I love the song.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking the staging, does that really match with it?
Yeah, I think it's a good nostalgic sort of
I suppose, yeah. I suppose it does fit with it.
Yeah.
I was a bit questionable to begin with, but now I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah.
Especially the little love heart on the top right.
Definitely send this to Switzerland.
Not sure if it would qualify. Oh, no, it would qualify.
Yeah.
This would qualify.
Yeah. Could be borderline though, depends on the.
No. This is a qualifier for me. It's only a unique stage. It just needs better camera effects, if you ask me.
I wouldn't say it'd win though.
No.
No.
There we go with the bridge part. Oh, blimey!
Costume change.
Damn, costume change. Look at that. She certainly did strip.
Tegan's already bored.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. He just got different tastes to all of us. Definitely impressive vocals for sure. Na, 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 na. Hey, very good. Some are saying overrated. I think the staging was a little bit odd. Yes, I will admit that, and it could have done better camera work. Though I did like the little strip at the end. I will admit that. So I guess this year for Luxembourg, it kind of feels, I guess, quite natural for them to go from one kind of poppy song, but a bit more powerful and sort of like, oh, we're gonna go for a fighter, to all of a sudden ditzy pop. It's literally ditzy cutesy pop that they're going for this time around. And as I say, it's in direct homage to the 1965 winner, which I think, given the fact it's literally 60 years to the day since the 1965 winner for Luxembourg, I think it's very appropriate. I mean, the songwriters have got this to a T, like in terms of the catchy vibe of it all, with the poppy number and the little hooky bits of the na 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 na. I'm really happy with this as a nice, normal little western-y pop song. This is very much to a T. The sound of it is quality, and I think also having a complete U-turn in the bridge is amazing. Like, you know, you've got the sort of like it just completely sort of U-turns the whole entire thing. I really like it. It's very catchy. It's so catchy indeed that every single element of that, even the verse bit, you sort of really remember it. Like, it's constantly always going in my head ever since the national final happened. And I, for one, am very... If I was a Luxembourgan, a citizen of Luxembourg, basically, I would be extremely, extremely happy with this entry. Even though I don't think it's like an out-and-out amazing song or anything else like that, it's not It's not revolutionary, that's the word. It is completely evolutionary. But whoever did that came up with all of this work together, especially popping a nice, young, talented, fairly unknown artist, let's face it, into the lyrics, and her vocals, actually, it has to be said, they do absolutely suit the whole entire collaboration of the song with the instrumentation together very well, especially with the na 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 purpose of it. I just think it's really, really nice when you listen to the song, especially with the studio version of it. But now on to the main criticism, which for me is the staging. I know this is going to sound really harsh because I think they tried to really incorporate the poupée part, the doll part of the song, since at the end of the day it's about a doll, basically, more or less. So I guess they try to incorporate that as much as they possibly can to make people understand the troubles of being a doll, I guess. But for a casual viewer, though, I am not so sure it is that captivating or indeed that stunning to sort of say, oh, I get this element of staging with the song. It's more of a case of like people are going to be a bit WTF about it. They're going to be a bit, well, does that really go with the song? That's from my perspective anyway, because I try and approach this as a casual viewer as well as a Eurovision Song Contest fan. For me, I don't think the staging elements are that there at the moment. So, like, if you're going to do the doll element, come up with something maybe a little bit different. Like, I don't know, doing a bit of puppeteering, for example. Like, one other person doing the doll as a puppet. That could be one element to it. But having the choreography as it is at the moment with the staging, I'm not 100% sure. And also little background things... Yeah, I mean, I get it. Totally, I get it. I'm just unsure if others will get it as well. Even the little, like, change of costume and... I was going to say striptease, but it's not really that. But it's more or less a change of costume in the bridge part where it gets a bit more hardcore before it goes back to the ditzy chorus and her belting out the vocals at the end. Even I found that a little bit weird and a little bit odd. I'm, like, sort of going... Well, it's certainly eye-catching, but is it really understandable? You need to get people hooked onto a journey through the song. For me, I wasn't really on that journey in the performance, but nevertheless, her vocals were amazing on the actual Eurovision, well, national final night. I just think the staging needs tweaking. But that being said, I think this is a solid top 10 entry. I do genuinely believe that, because at the end of the day, Fighter was somehow very top 10 when they got the staging elements absolutely correct. I don't see why they can't do the same for this one. They're probably going to get some absolutely amazing stage directors for this particular entry. So I can't see why this shouldn't be top 10 once again. It's certainly a jury bait song, as was evidenced in the national final. I think some members of the public will definitely go for this. It's definitely not a winner, though. I think it might come like, what, 15th, 14th, that kind of position for the public vote. But for me, I would definitely vote for this in a heartbeat. It's one of my favourites so far, even though there's only been 3 songs released. But listen, Luxembourg, nice, solid entry once again. Very, very well done. I will be supporting it all the way. Good luck, Luxembourg. And that about does it for this particular video on my reaction to Luxembourg. But never mind what I think, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you see Luxembourg being absolutely lifting the top of the charts, or would it be perhaps a bit of a sore losing dull and flopping in the semi-finals? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Otherwise, you know the drill by now. Subscribe for more of my Eurovision juicy goodness. Smash the like button on this video for good measure, and of course, ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos. Catch you again in the next one. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye.